Today is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Really solid green day for me. I'm up about 13 bucks, which is like 0.7% on the day. But how more importantly, I my trading today. I took 15 trades. I totaled $1.27 worth of profit ratio on the day. I went green on 12 out of the 15 trades. On my three losing trades, I was break even on one, exactly break even. And the other two I gave back 7 and 3 cents, totaling 10 cents worth of losers on the day. So that's really strong losers for me. And then on my 12 winners, I averaged 12 cents, with the biggest of them being a 23-cent winner. So solid work, man. I really feel good today. Today is one of those days where it makes me feel like, it makes me feel like I'm not just wasting my time. I found a few patterns that work really well for me, and I really did a good job sticking to those patterns and setups today, and the results speak for themselves. It seems like every day I have a really nice, strong day. I can make a journal about it like this, saying that when I stuck to the patterns and the setups that I like, the results speak for themselves. And it's here. This is another perfect example. If you know what works and you just wait for that to happen, then it just works. Um, when you try to come up with shit on the fly or get into something that you don't really normally get into, it bites you so bad. Um, so today, really strong day. Um, really happy with the way I traded, and I'm hoping I can keep this momentum for Friday and give me some nice weekend vibes. All right, all right. This was my break-even trade on the morning. I'm really happy with the way I took this trade and got out without totally blowing up a trade for no reason. So this is what I'm going to call my best loser on the day. This is the ticker XPON 1 minute chart. We had broke the $4 range and started to come back down here. We tickled like 355 right here. Then we started squeezing back up. I thought we were going to squeeze back up to the $4 range and curl, maybe break $4, hit 425 or something. I made an entry on this big green candle here. We had broke the previous two candles and started squeezing up, and it just came to a sudden halt. I made an entry at 373, and this topped out at like 376, and then it went sideways for several candles. I was still in here. This topping tail was at the 384 mark. I didn't take that profit. I thought maybe that was going to be the momentum for the $4, which it ended up just being a topping tail and then settling back down. I'm riding right at break even through this whole trade. I ended up getting out on this last red candle here right at exactly break even. Um, that was enough red candles within a few minutes for me to say, okay, I'd rather break even than, even if this does go without me, that's fine. At this point, I've held long enough. I'm running the risk of it flushing to the next, um, level. So I just got out and I ended up getting out exactly break even. And, just in time, we started going downhill pretty quickly after that. It could have turned into, down here in this range would be about 20 cents worth of a loser. So I held through some support, but at the same time, there was still enough resistance to keep it from breaking out to the next dollar range. So, I tried for a quick curling breakout here, and it just didn't work. I was able to get out at break even. Um, what I'm going to call a nice loser, and that's if that's the worst thing that happens all day, it's a pretty good day. This is where I made my favorite winning trade of the day. Ticker SNOA 1 minute chart. Um, we got a little squeeze right here from the 650s to the $7. I made an entry once we broke the high of this red candle here. I got filled in the 680s, and we squeezed all the way up, broke through $7. I got my fill at like 704, I think. This turned out to be a 23-cent winner. Just a nice, clean, really predictable move here, and sniping 23 cents out of the market is never an easy thing to do, and I did it right here. So that's a really good feeling. Um, Looking at it now, I could have kind of held, and we kind of consolidated right at the $7 range, and then we popped off to 750 up here, and then we popped off to $8 with a topping tail in the 830s. And even if I didn't catch that and just held it, this held the $8 range for 4 minutes. So I could have made a really nice move there. But what I like doing is kind of getting out when I think the move is going to end, which is, basically what it did here. So really nice move for me. 23 cents of profit per share. And man, that's just an A plus move for me. Nice clean setup. I mean, the chance of this going south and me losing money, um, if I were to do that, it's usually because I clicked a button wrong or something, not because the chart didn't want to go to the next dollar mark here. So these are the trades that I'm getting a little more comfortable committing to, and getting a little better at visualizing and predicting. And this one worked out really well for me. Um, Favorite trade of the day right there.